That is what they said publicly. But last night, they had a closed-door virtual meeting. What was the message from Angela Merkel?
Well, the message from Merkel was similar to a message that she's been delivering domestically, and that's that leaders have to step up. They have to tighten down, and they reacted too slowly to the crisis. I mean, she should also look in the mirror, obviously, with that, because she struggled. She talked about political realities that delayed the reaction, that delayed these steps. I mean, Merkel herself was struggling with that in Germany, where she struggled to get Germany's 16 state leaders on board until Wednesday, when she agreed a month-long lockdown that's coming into effect on Monday here.
And what about the rest of Europe, Chris? We have, of course, France kicking off their lockdown measures today. Is this going to force the likes of Italy to go back into those draconian measures we saw in the spring?
Well, I think everybody is trying. I mean, yes, every nation is like, everybody is seeing these waves, and there's going to probably be next steps. Italy is already discussing. They're going to use next week to debate where they go next, but it's going to be hard for any country to not tighten measures in the coming weeks, given the numbers that we're seeing right now. But what we've seen from Germany and France so far is what they've been calling sort of a partial lockdown, or a lockdown light, and that they're trying to limit social contacts as much as possible, kind of restricting bars and restaurants, sort of social activity, but keep economic activity going. And that means like keeping schools open, daycares open, so parents can go to work, and that the bulk of the economy can continue to run. So it's less debilitating than the lockdowns that we saw in the spring. And the question remains whether those efforts are actually going to work. And so it'll take some time before we get those results.